I think that God is a loving character and that He has just a great heart for us and that He really wants to, I don't know, like have an active relationship with us.
It's probably, God is just a being that has always been, that always is, and that will always be.
I see God in more so in all people, as in a theory more like you believe in God, you believe in people, you trust God, you trust people, you love God, you love people.
I myself don't believe in a God. I consider myself atheist, but I understand that other people do believe in it and it affects their lives that way.
God, there is some force up there looking after you, and basically it is the karma that actually controls whatever good or bad things happen in your life. So don't really do anything bad to anyone, and God is there looking up and He'll make sure that everything goes fine in your life too.
I think that myself is my God, because when you have something to resolve and at last you have to use your own effort to achieve it. Yeah.
My parents never really went to church that often, but I had family who would have me go to a Baptist church here and there, but I never really got acclimated to it.
Basically, if you believe that Christ saved you and you believe that He died for you on the cross, then you're a Christian is kind of what I believe.
My dad had some Baptists, some Methodists, mainly Southern black churches, but I've had a lot of Christian influence, and I've had a lot of some agnostic views from my friends. So I've met a few people who were Jewish, I met a few people who were Buddhist, so I had a lot of little mixes in there.
My religious background, my parents are Christian. They didn't go to church. I went to church when I was very young, but since the age of 12 or 13, I've decided that atheism is the best choice for me.
I follow Hindu religion, and I feel that it is the most liberal and most forgiving religion that one can ever follow. I mean, there is no compulsion on anyone whether to do this thing is right or this thing is wrong.
No religious background. Actually, Chinese don't care about religious, yeah.
My religious background, I guess you could trace it to going to church with my parents when I was younger, and it was a non-denominational church. So then we didn't have to go to church, so I chose to go to Catholic church, and now I don't know what I believe in.
I believe in, like everybody else, is a heaven and hell, and hopefully I make it to heaven.
I believe that pretty much all religions have one sense of being, that if you do right, you go to wherever else is supposed to be a paradise in some sense.
You can choose to either follow the Lord here on earth and end up in heaven, or you can also choose to not do that and follow your own way and unfortunately end up in hell.
Actually, I don't believe in an afterlife either. I believe that when people die, they die. That's the end of that.
My views on the afterlife, I think I kind of believe in reincarnation, not in the sense that people are reincarnated into like cockroaches or anything, but we have these life backgrounds. I don't know.
I don't really have any. I haven't died yet.
No one is going to hell. Everybody's going to heaven. Good, bad, evil, everything. Heaven.
I think that evangelism can be an effective strategy in order to meet people and try to bring them to Christ, but also at the same time, it's something that I think requires a relationship.
I come here only 1 month, and before that, I know nothing about it.
Great that people want to go out and spread the word of God, but I don't think it's cool when people try to force others to bash me with God or whatever, saying, oh, you going to hell if you don't do this, or if you don't go to church and But spreading the word of God is good.
Evangelism, as it has been defined for me, is not something that I could say I support, simply because I think people should be, if they choose to be non-believers, then I think they should have that freedom and have that right.
Will there be a time where people will put religion second and people first?
I'm slightly interested in the stark differences amongst Buddhism and Hinduism, because those are religions that I'd like to maybe get into.
Just think that we all should be able to live and have our own beliefs, and there is a supreme being, whether you call him God, Allah, or Yahweh, whatever you want to call him. Believe in something.
Thank you to all those who are part of this video production. You are another person in the world helping and progressing God's mission.